Hello guys and welcome back. Today I am doing a get ready with me / trying on a bunch of new products. I have here the new Glossier Foundation, the Tower28 concealers that I've kind of talked about so much but never actually showed them on camera. Some new blushes from RMS, the Give lip balm plumping thing. I don't know, some powders. I have mop powder, Kojendo powder, just so many products. So grab your makeup. Let's get ready together. I'm in the mood to chit chat. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe down below and follow me on Instagram. Let's go. Starting off, I'm gonna use my Merit oil because my skin absolutely needs it. It is so dry. I was around a dog, I want to say it was a week ago, and I'm so allergic to them, even though I absolutely love dogs. I used to own dogs. At one point I had two. Anyway, but after I got pregnant with my first child, I became so allergic and I've never recovered since. So I can't be around dogs now. It's kind of sad. I'm gonna mainly put this around my nose. It is so dry. I was literally taking this tweezer before I started recording and peeling off the dry skin off my nose because I was like, no foundation can go over that, but we'll see. Okay, so I actually have here 3 new foundations. This is Oxygenetics. I love this. I've been testing this out. It is quite deep for me. I have the color Beige, but it's so light that like once I blend it out, it works in. But when I initially put it on, I was like, oh my, it looked orange on me. But I kind of really like it. I'm not going to use it today. I just kind of wanted to show you. See, it looks like scary, but once you blend this out, it ends up kind of working for me. Mostly if I'm a little tan. Actually, Derm Store reached out and wanted me to pick some products that I wanted to try, and this is one of them that I picked. Obviously picked the wrong shade, but it's beautiful. I also picked up the Kojendo from them. This is the moisture powder. I've been meaning to try this for a long time, but you can't really find Kojendo, and so anyway, I picked that one up. I picked the RMS new blushes, and they had a deal that if you spend $200, you got like almost $200 worth of like samples. But these are like good samples, like the Ulta MD. Like this is 0.5 ounces. There's also SkinCeutical product in here. There's just a lot of like samples. So I'm kind of excited to play with that. Oh no, I think I just ruined this. But yeah, thank you to Derm Store. This is not sponsored whatsoever. They're like, just if you like something and share it, great. If not, that's okay. And so I just wanted to mention them. But oh, also I got the Yensa foundation. They sent me, this is a more, I think, indie brand. I want to say it is K-Beauty. I could be very, very wrong. I'm gonna not use this today because they sent me their concealer, foundation, lip oil, which is beautiful, a blush, some brushes. Anyway, I think I'm gonna do a separate video on this brand, or you know, trying some of their products. So that means we're left with the Glossier foundation. I wore this yesterday. I kind of tested it out in store, and hopefully this color will work. You know, when you're in store and you swatch and play with them, they're like, oh, that's a perfect shade. And then you walk outside of the store and it's like, that was not great. But I did wear this yesterday and I loved it. It's a very interesting foundation and nothing like I was expecting from Glossier. I got mine in medium 2, which is medium peach. And I tried the light neutral, light peach. It was just too fair for me. And I kind of felt like this one was too dark for me, but I do get self-tan quite often. And so I thought, I don't know, I'll just get the deeper one. I also have white pigments that I can like lighten a foundation if I want to. But I was not interested in this foundation. I don't know, just it didn't appeal to me. But then I went in store and swatched it and I was like, oh wait, actually this is very different for Glossier. It has better coverage than you expected. Okay, here I have the beauty blender. Yesterday I used my hands to blend it in in a foundation and it worked well. My hands actually worked really, really well. I just want to see how it does with a sponge. The one thing that I've noticed about this is that it is drying quite fast. It's not drying on the skin, it just dries fast. And so you kind of have to work quickly, which is very interesting. Ooh, I think with a foundation with a beauty blender a little bit better because it soaks a little bit of the product, so it's not quite as, I don't know, fuller coverage. It's not a full coverage, but it is a medium coverage, which I was not expecting from Glossier. Okay, so the foundation is $34 and it's a long wear, medium coverage, natural finish. And it does have a good natural finish. It's not too glowy, but it's not a dry or a matte finish either. I'm so curious how it'll look on my nose, since my nose is so bad. But I really liked it yesterday. I was actually surprised how much I liked it. Now, when I first swatched it, I was like, oh, that's gonna dry out way too quickly. But then on the skin, it definitely had a beautiful finish. So yeah, I decided to purchase it and kind of give you my thoughts on it. Obviously, I only wore it once, so it's not like I have all this knowledge about this foundation, but yeah, it was very different from Glossier than what I expected. And I will say, with the sponge, it actually shears out the product quite a lot with my fingers. I'm gonna add just a little bit more, just so you guys can see how it will build up the coverage. See how much more coverage I get there with my fingers. I want to say I like it with my fingers better. I think the warmth of my fingers pushes the product pretty well into my skin. The one negative thing is, again, the fact that it dries quite quickly on the skin. That's the reason I even put the Merit oil, because I thought that those two would, you know, pair really, really well. Now, you can't build us up to a full coverage, but you can have, you know, a good medium coverage. Yeah, I feel like my skin looks really good, healthy. The color, again, is a little deeper for me right now, but I'm going to lighten it up with concealer. But so far, I'm liking this. I'm not going to do a full day wear test or, you know, go in too much depth with any of these products just because I have so many to try, but I think it's pretty. What do you guys think? Also, the price range for Sephora is pretty decent. The packaging is really nice. I was very surprised. The packaging is glass. And yeah, I like it. I think it's very glossy. Yeah, not the fanciest, but good. I'm going to take just a little bit of this corrector. This is the House Labs corrector. I really like it. This is in pink pomelo. I tried on camera the peach one and it was so dark for me, so that's a no. So I swapped it for this one and it's much, much better. Tower28 concealers. I love these. I've been testing them out, I want to say weeks, a couple weeks since they first came out. I picked them up, I think the day that they came out. I have 3 colors here. I think it's 04, 06, 07. The 04 is a little bit lighter and more cool tone, just a little bit once it fades out. So it's kind of nice for my under eyes. The IE, which is, I think the color is 6, is the perfect one for me. This is the one. If I had to only keep one, it would be this one. It has just a little bit of peach undertone. And then the 7 is really pretty, kind of more neutral for all over my skin. So these are the shades. The 7 I've been using all over my skin sometimes. This is such a beautiful concealer. It's my favorite out of all the ones that were released lately. So let's put the number 6 under my eyes, and I will combine them. You know, I put a little bit of 4 to brighten it up, But if you're my skin tone and you need a concealer, this has just a little bit of peachiness. I really like this shade, and you're not extra like me having so many. This is a good concealer shade. Now, the actual formula, it's serum-y. It's a very light, I like thin, but it gives good coverage, like a good medium coverage. And the way this blends into your skin, it is so beautiful. It is just so light and easy, and oh, it makes my under eye look so smooth. It has a radiance to it, so it really helps with dryness under my eyes. I love this so much. I've been testing out, you know, the House Labs, which I didn't love. A lot of you guys seem to love that one, so I will test it out again, but I've tried it 2 times and I just didn't love it. It was just too heavy. But this one is so much better, so much lighter. Oh, it looks so good under the eyes. And this is so beautiful just on bare skin. If you just need a little bit of concealer, it's gorgeous. Oh, it looks so good. Sometimes the camera doesn't do the concealer justice because it doesn't pick up just how beautiful it is. I'm going to put the 7 a little bit here. And you know what? Let's do a little bit right here too. This is not a full coverage, but it's a good medium coverage. And that's all I want day to day. Now, if it's a thicker concealer like the House Labs, I like it to have fuller coverage. If I go through the trouble of, you know, putting a thicker concealer, I want to be covered. But something like this is just kind of a no-brainer, easy, very serum-y feel. Again, it's not full coverage, so if you need a lot of coverage, this is not it. But look at that glow. I love it. Now, powders. Okay, I have here the Mauve powder that I've been testing out. It's beautiful, very finely milled. It's and also Mauve in general has beautiful ingredients, and it's very environmental conscious, and so all their products can be they will deteriorate. Like this one will deteriorate in the ground, so it's not going to be around for hundreds of years. But the Kojendo is more of a moisture foundation. It is very interesting. It has only one color, so this is the only color that you can get, but it's quite luminous. Let me fade that out. It has luminosity to it, so I don't know if I want to put this under my eyes. I think I may just do the Mauve under my eyes a little bit, and then I'll set kind of this side of my face, the cheek area, with the Kojendo. Or should I just use under the eyes? You know what? Let's just use it under the eyes. I have already used the Mauve in a different video, so let's just try the Kojendo. I've used it a couple of times, so this is not my first time using it, but it's such a interesting powder. I'm gonna start here. It definitely sets your makeup, but it's not drying at all, and if anything, it has a slight luminosity. I'm kind of doing the center and not under my eyes because I'm scared to ruin this, but let's just try it. I don't think I've tried it under my eyes yet, but oh no, it's beautiful. Wow. Ooh, I love that. Definitely brightening. It brightened up quite a bit, so if you don't like a brighter under eye, you're probably not gonna love this. Oh. But it looks so good and like healthy. It is not matte at all. If it has just a slight, like right there, can you see that? It has a slight radiance. If I swatch this, yeah, I don't see any shimmer or anything like that, but I think it keeps your skin kind of alive and luminous, but also setting your makeup. Ooh, this is so beautiful. Let's set a little bit down here. All right, That is beautiful. Look at that finish. If you have dry skin and you need a powder, this is absolutely stunning. Wow, I've been meaning to try this one for quite some time. It's not cheap. It's so expensive. It does come with a little brush. Kojendo, you guys know it's very expensive. I love their foundation so much. You know, they have a lot of good stuff, and this is no exception. It's very hard to find. I will try to find it. Oh, Derm Store, the one that I picked it up from. They have it, and yeah. I don't think I have any new bronzer slash contour. I don't think so. So I'm going to take the Give Beauty. This is in the color Toastin. Look how pretty the packaging is. I like the colors, like that brown with the black. And I love the cream side of this. The powder's nice too, but the cream side is so beautiful. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. It blends itself. It is so good. I will admit that the powder, it's a little bit warm for me. So maybe I should have gotten a different shade. So the powder, I don't use it as much, but I reach for the cream side of this all the time. Like when I don't know what to use, I'll just use this. I just think it's so beautiful, easy to use, blendable. Okay, I like it. I'm going to put it around the eyes because I'm not going to do much on the eyes. Surprise, surprise. Also to contour your nose. It's very nice. A little bit around the lip. I feel like that powder really brightened up my under eye. And then I'm going to take the Chanel. This is in the color 392, the medium bronze. Just because I'm so extra, I feel like putting makeup on, I'm going to take this as well. I'm changing the brushes. I use the BK Beauty 106 for the contour, and then I'm taking the BK Beauty 107 just because it's a little bit fluffier, and I'm going to bronze this up a little bit. You know, I've been reaching for this bronzer quite a bit lately. Kind of feel like I put it to the side. I've been testing out so many different bronzers, and I kind of forgot about this, and I pulled it out, I think this month, and really have been enjoying it. I definitely feel quite covered with this foundation. Like, it's not like a skin tint, it's a true foundation. I probably should have used their concealer with this. I didn't buy a new concealer. I decluttered actually their concealer, but I still have it around here. I didn't give it away yet. Just the color was a little off, but that's okay. The Tower 28 is probably better. Okay, moving on to blushes. So many new blushes. I have the Givenchy right here. I have the RMS ones. I have two colors. The Crystal Slipper, which is so beautiful. Look at that. And then I also have the Bohemian Girl. This is absolutely beautiful. I do have the other one, the French Rosé. This was the only one I had from them. And then this is the Bohemian Girl. This is more peachy. This is obviously more pink. I think is it Maiden's Blush? Something like that. I want to try this on. However, I will tell you, on me, it's not as pigmented, just because obviously I'm more light to medium skin tone. So it doesn't show up as well as it shows up on like lighter skin tone. Like if you're fair or even light, I think in the winter time, this is going to be absolutely stunning on me. I do think I'm going to put it on actually. Why not? Oh, another thing that I really enjoy. This is a new Rephr brush. Oh, I don't think it has a number. It's brand new. It looks dirty. I used it yesterday with this exact blush, so I'm not going to clean it. But what is this blush? Let me get the box that it came in. So this is the box that they sent it to me in. It was actually really well packaged and beautiful, and it had a little bow, or anyway, something like that. But I don't see the number. I will try to link it down below because it is an amazing blush brush. I've been looking for a substitute for my old Real Techniques brush that everybody asks about. This one is just lighter. It's definitely softer than the Real Techniques one, absolutely. It's beautiful. And the Sonia G Soft Cheek is really nice as well. But this one, I don't know, I think it's a little bit more airy, which is what I like in brushes. So I'm going to use this today. Pick that product up and let's see how this shows up on this foundation. It does show up. I love this color. It is such a good release. The RMS blushes have a lot of glow in them, as you can see, so you do not need a highlighter. I don't use a highlighter when I wear these. But the other release, most of the colors seem a little brighter. I didn't find any nude colors. So when I saw this one, I was very, very excited. And it really is so beautiful. I'm going to put it around my eyes as well. I need to take my daughter to ballet classes. She is taking ballet, but it's like adaptive dancing. She's in a walker, wheelchair. She's been practicing with crutches as well. So Nashville Ballet, like the official Nashville Ballet, has a program for adaptive dancing. So she got in that program and we go there all the time now. And she loves it. Actually, not all the time. We go once a week. But it's a every week kind of thing. It's not once a month or something like that. So I have to go there with her today. So I don't want to have extra, like too much makeup. This is stunning blush. Wow. I love the glow. I'm going to put more. I feel like I can add a lot with this one just because it's not too intense, which is really nice. A little bit on my nose, a little bit everywhere. What a beautiful color. I have worn this quite a lot this past week. And also I've put the Bohemian Girl on top of it once and it really brightened up my look. Should we do that just a little bit? This is brighter, so I don't want to add too much. Just a little bit right there. But I did like how these two work together as well. RMS really has so many good products. I don't think they're at Sephora anymore, which is such a shame. But this, I saw that they came out with a new highlighter. I have not picked that one up. I kind of feel like there's been so many new releases lately that it's not that I'm overwhelmed. I just want to be very intentional with what I purchase, and I skipped quite a lot of releases. I skipped the Patrick Ta palette. I skipped the there was another big thing that came out. Oh, the Pat McGrath palette, because I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow. I'm really into quads, so I really enjoy quads or a one and done. There's no reason for me to purchase all these big palettes. I will say the Patrick Ta, I was tempted, but then I've seen swatches, somebody swatching, and that and Makeup by Mario are pretty much the exact same thing, like color-wise. I do think I would enjoy the formula from Patrick Ta more than the Makeup by Mario one, but it's okay. Okay, I'm using these Ilia eyeshadow sticks. They can't, I don't even think they're out yet. These were sent to me. They sent me 6 colors. They're all kind of neutral, I guess, except that this green one, which I'm not going to wear because I have blue top. But I used them the other day and I thought that they were so easy to use. I'm going to use the color Relic, I think. It's really tiny. I think that's the color. And all I'm going to do is just kind of swipe it all over and blend it in. Kind of feel like there's so many releases, like a one and done shades. Like the Merit came out. Obviously, I already reviewed those and they're beautiful. Those are so long lasting. I think I tried this the other day and it wasn't as long lasting as the Merit. Oh, that's actually very intense. That's okay. They're very creamy, softer than the Merit ones. But again, they're not as long lasting. So I want to say I prefer the Merit over these, but these are maybe easier to work with because they're so soft. I don't know. I'm still testing these out, and I don't have a lot of knowledge about them, but just from trying them on the other day, I felt like they were like the formula was creamier. Okay, blend this out. I think there's a ton of shades that are coming out from Ilia. I want to say 20. I could be wrong, but on the little card that they sent, they said something about like a lot of shades. And yeah, I have 6 right here. I kind of like that shade, just a little bit all over. There's another one right here, which is Fawn, which is a little bit more cool tone. I kind of want to calm down the warmth. That color was a little bit more warm than I expected, so I'm just going to add this a little bit all over. Yeah, I like that better. I have become so lazy when it comes to eyeshadows. Even mascara, so many times I just skip it altogether. But I do enjoy doing my skin. You know, having a good base, clean. I've really been enjoying taking care of my skin lately. I've done some masks and things like that. Even a one and done kind of skin tint, the Hourglass, amazing. These from Chanel, I've been kind of combining them as well. It's kind of what I've been gravitating towards. Also, this Fenty stick has been really, really nice. Anyway, so I feel like eyeshadows have been kind of put aside. Okay, I need to hurry because I gotta go. I'm gonna do my brows real quick. Absolutely nothing new. Even in the brow section, I literally just use a gel. These are the only eyebrow products that I have, and that's probably a lot for you guys, but as a YouTuber, you know, I honestly don't even use most of these just because the Charlotte Tilbury is pretty much on its last leg. So is the Kosas. Like, I'm scraping the sides. These are, I should throw them out. And then, you know, I have some other things in here. I just don't fuss with my brows, and I do have, you know, naturally decent brows, so I don't have to do much. I'm just gonna take the Kosas brow gel. Again, it's so dry, but I like it like this. When it's fresh, it's a little bit too much pigment for me, just because I have a lot of brow and I don't want too much pigment. So I kind of like when these are drier. The same with the Charlotte Tilbury one. I like when it's not a ton of product in there because I don't have to be so careful with them. So this is pretty much all I do on my brows. I know, I'm so helpful. Okay, I am going to just do my mascara off camera and come back and do the lip with you, and we'll be all done. All right, moving on to the lips. I am using my Lian. This is NP 2.5. I always mess that up. This is the Natasha Denona lip liner. And I'm just gonna line my lips real quick. These are such good lip liners. And then let's put this Give Beauty. This is a plumping lip balm, and it does plump, and you feel it, but it's not painful. But you feel it. So if you don't like any plumping, this is not gonna be for you. But actually, I've been really liking this. I kind of wear it by itself as well, or with a lip liner like I just did now. Make sure I blend that line a little bit. And it's really, really beautiful. It comes in 3 shades, I think. I tested out the deepest one, which is like a almost fuchsia color, and it was really good. I liked it. I didn't pick it up because I have way too many lip products, but it is pretty. And that's like a baby pink. I kind of wanted to show you this one, the Soft Matte and Easy from Sephora, but I'm in such a hurry. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you, but these from Sephora, these are like kind of soft matte lip blurs. They are so good. They are so good. This is in 01. It's beautiful. Actually, let's just put some. I'm mixing it right now, but I find them so good, very affordable for Sephora, and long lasting. I kind of put a little bit and then blur blur this out. You can build it up or wear it more blurred, like I choked, sorry, like I did. Oh, and it actually like works well with a plumping underneath. But yeah, look into those. If you're at Sephora, swatch them. They have a light consistency and I like them. Okay, guys, this is it. I gotta run. I gotta take her to ballet. I love my look right now. The skin feels nice. That foundation, I'm gonna give you updates. Yesterday, it wore really well. Today, it looks really, really good. The eyeshadow is looking great. My concealer is fabulous. I'm liking it. I'm liking pretty much everything. My lips are starting to get plumpier, but it's good. I like, and it visibly plumps your lips. This lip, I want to say lip gloss. It's like a lip balm. It has a sheen to it, but not too much. So this was a hit, and I really didn't expect to like it because I'm not into these kind of lip products. And obviously, I told you how much I like this one from Sephora. And these blushes, absolutely, absolutely stunning. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.